This Torah class is brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.
Okay, we're here in the D'nan Shul. As was mentioned, the shul was founded by Spanish exiles. And it's interesting, like Avi pointed out, if you look at the Sefer Torah, it's in the style of Ashkenazim, not in the style of Sfardim. I just want to spend 2 minutes speaking about one of the greatest personalities who lived here in Fez, the Rif, Rabbeinu Yitzchak Elfasi, Rabbeinu Yitzchak of Fez. He was a Talmud of Rabbeinu Hananel. He lived in Fez for a good share of his life. Ultimately, he had to go to Spain. He's not buried here. If you want to go to his Makam Kvura, you'll join us in the summer when we go to Spain, Portugal, and Amsterdam. We'll see where the Rif and the Rimagash are buried. But a very interesting shah was brought to attention of the Chasam Sofer. The question is, are you allowed to put Hashem's name on a kever? So the Rav paskined that it is usher to put the name of Hashem on a kever. And in fact, the city did not listen to the Rav. So they set up a monument, they set up a kever, Hashem's name was on it, and within days it toppled over and it crumbled. And the question was brought to the Chasam Sofer, are you indeed allowed to put the name of Hashem on a kever? Now this is a very important story and tshuva in terms of understanding miracles. Meaning, what role do miracles have in our life? The answer is they have no role in our life. Practically speaking, they do not play a role in any Jewish practice. They asked Chasam Sofer, doesn't it indicate the fact that a miracle happened and the kever toppled over that you're not allowed to put the name of Hashem on a kever? And Chasam Sofer says, not at all. Why don't you look at the Rif's kever? You say, how are you supposed to look at the Rif's kever? We don't know. We don't have the Matzeiva. Well, look at the end of Masechta Brachos. In the very beginning of the Rif, it's published, the nusach of the Rif's kever. And on the Rif's kever, it had Hashem's name 3 times. Kael, Shakai, Elohim. Says Chasam Sofer, you're allowed to have Hashem's name on a kever. So you say, so why did the kever topple over? In deference to the Rav who made a mistake and said you're not allowed to, Hashem made a miracle because the city needed to listen to the Rav, even though the Rav is wrong. When your Rav is wrong, you still are obligated to listen to him. It doesn't matter whether you think you know better, you don't know better. You have to follow the authority of the Mara Da'asra, and the Rav Paskin, you're not allowed to do it, so you have to listen to him, and Hashem upheld his authority. And therefore a miracle happened, but that doesn't indicate that he was right. Actually, he was dead wrong, no pun intended. You're allowed to have Hashem's name on the kever of anybody, and the proof is the nusach of the kever of the Rif, where on his kever it had Hashem's name 3 times, Kael, Shakai, Elohim. So this is the city of the Rif, Rabbeinu Yitzchak Elfasi. We'll talk about him more on the bus.
You've just experienced another Torah class brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.